Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH_sports. Follow me on my finance channel at AIH Finance. So, I'm going to do another video on alterations, and I find it quite interesting that some people are just getting triggered of me having a discussion about this. And
Hi! Someone said something I don't agree with. I am so offended. I need a safe space.
This is a safe space. You can be as offended and pathetic as you want to be.
I think it's a good thing that I'm having this discussion because other channels are talking about it, right? There's no right or wrong answer. It's just, hey, what's acceptable versus what isn't acceptable? And the question is PSA and these other companies, are they grading altered cards because of what people are doing with their cards? Is Kurt's Card Care, is that considered illegal based on the grading standards that are set forth by the grading companies? So I'm going to look at PSA's grading definitions, and then I'm going to get into what Nat Turner had to say. And I was surprised that he responded to some of my messages. So first of all, PSA, their grading standards, right? So here's what they say. If you look at a few things, evidence of restoration, that's N-2. Now this is at the grading standards on PSA's website. PSA.card/resources/grading standards. Evidence of restoration. When a card's paper stock appears to have been built up, for example, when ripped corners are built up to look like new corners, okay? I'm pretty sure a lot of people are doing that. I believe Kurt has showed people how that can be done, but I could be wrong about that based on a video that I watched of his or some pictures that I've seen. Evidence of recoloration, N-3, when a card's color appears to have been artificially improved. Okay. And N-7, evidence of cleaning, whenever a whitener is used to whiten borders or a solution, keyword solution, is used to remove wax, candy, gum, or tobacco stains. Okay, so it says tobacco stains, it doesn't say actual stains itself. And I want to go to Kurt's Care Cards. I'm just going to go to it right now and just do a search on it. And I'm going to go to his FAQ, and he actually has some responses. So, okay, so here's what he says. Can I send you cards to fix for me? We appreciate the request, but we do not offer a card cleaning service or submission service. Our goal is to teach you how to work on your own collectible cards through our card cleaning demo videos and customer service. No one will take care of your stuff the way you will, and we are here to support and help you learn the trade of cleaning and restoring. So if you go to PSA's website, right, if you see N-7, evidence of cleaning, and then N-2, evidence of restoration. Now, they may have different definitions, but he says that, hey, he's teaching people, it looks like, and he has some products. And then number 2, do you get any pushback from grading companies after cleaning cards? This is a great question. Through my years of collecting and cleaning, I've never had any issues. My products are not designed to stay on the card or hide anything. They're designed to clean the surface, shine the surface, or remove dings and dents. I use the word restoration, keyword restoration, because I'm doing everything I can to get the card to look like it did after it came out of the factory. Thousands of collectors trust my formula, and I will never get risky and put collectors in a bad position. I would never promote cutting your card, adding color, or anything sketchy or risky. I take this responsibility seriously. I would never cut any corners figuratively or literally. Okay, so he's not in the business of trimming. I guess that's a good thing. Now, I want to go to PCGS, which is another company that Collectors Universe owns. It's in the coin business, and it talks about altered surfaces. And I'm into coins as well, bullion, gold, silver, etc. And 94, that's one of their grades. It's altered surfaces. Adding anything to the surface to the coin to either improve its appearance or to cover marks. Surface alteration methods include adding dental wax, putty, I may not be pronouncing this correctly, lacquer, nose grease, etc. Nose grease, that's really interesting. Thumbing is the application of a putty-like material to fill in marks, scratches, and other defects, or to haze over portions of the coin. Coatings, while intended to protect coins, result in a no grade because it is impossible to determine the quality of the underlying surfaces. So now, obviously, coins and cards are different, but they don't allow, in the coin business, a company that Collectors owns, it's another intercompany, they don't want anything to improve its appearance or cover marks, okay? So that's the coin world that they own, and now the card world is something different. Now, I did get a response from Nat Turner. I'm surprised because I was showing him pictures of all of I showed him one example that Kurt showed on his IG today. I think it was a person had a CSG 9 card, and then they just said, hey, it's $65 in a CSG slab, but if you turn it into a PSA 10 slab, which was done, I believe some cleaning was done, some restoration was done, as they would say, it turned into a PSA 10, and that $65 arbitrage turned into a $450 card. So here is what happened, or here's some of the text messages going back and forth with Nat. So I was asking a little bit about restoration and is this against your term of services, and then I asked later on, so is removing stains fine with Kurt's products or fingerprints? So he says wiping a fingerprint is fine, okay? So if you take a microfiber cloth, it looks like, and remove the fingerprint, PSA is fine with that. Because he says that their graders wipe fingerprints off all the time. But he said that's like removing debris. Okay, so that's what a lot of people are saying. Fingerprints fine. Then he says stain removal probably depends. Okay, so that's more of a gray area. A discoloration of the cardstock and fixing, that is probably not kosher. So it appears that Nat didn't know the specifics of all of this. I think the grading team would have a better understanding because they deal with it with all these cards on a daily basis. So if you're looking at that Herbert card, in my opinion, that Herbert card would be a gray area for PSA. But I think a lot of pressure would be put on PSA, and I think they would have probably decertified something like the Herbert card because there would be so much pushback. But BGS for a high-end card probably wouldn't do nothing, right? BGS did not respond to all the fakes last year. for soccer cards. And now some people will be like, hey, PSA has all these cards that are allegedly trimmed or allegedly restored, right? I showed you some pictures of Kurt's Card Care. With PSA, and that's a question in limbo, right? What type of cleaning was done? Was it just removal of fingerprints? Then okay, that's fine, according to Nat. But if it's just more than that, using a solution, removing stains, I don't think that would be considered fine by PSA. But it seems that a lot of cards are going through the cracks. And I believe PSA acts and decertifies cards when there's a lot of pressure on them. It's a high-end card, and there's ample evidence showing that it's a fake or there's an alteration that's done. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to touch base on this. It was nice to have Nat respond. Now, that being said, I do believe there are altered cards going through PSA's, what is it called? It's going through their submission list. They're grading them, and I think that's a problem. And I do understand Kurt is on there. They're watching him, but at the same time, a lot of people are doing the hanky-panky, and in my opinion, they're restoring cards that shouldn't be restored based on their terms of services. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below, guys. Thank you. Bye.